Hey, Jimmy with Cuff and Stuff. Man, have we got a good one for you today. You may not have tried this. We're gonna do beef cheek sliders today. Never done beef cheeks? Let me tell you. Beef cheeks, if done right, I like it better than brisket. Oh, this is good stuff. So stick around, you're gonna wanna see it. So, hang tight. Okay, you see we've got two big beef cheeks, all right? And the problem with this is when you get them at the store like this, they're not cleaned up very well. And so that's the first thing we're gonna have to do. So let's just take our knife. We want all this sinew off. So let's just cut this off. Let's cut this off. Any of these little fringe parts. And some of this you could use, but this has been really worked over. Poor old butcher was having a bad day. All right, let's get this silver skin off. Again, that's sinew. Let's clean it up. Silver skin right there. Let's go on and take it off. All right, you get the idea. You see, all I'm doing is pulling silver skin, sinew, and a little bit's not gonna kill you, but look at the piece of meat we got. Look how marbled it is. You can see the collagen all in it, but here we go. All right, see how that turned into a pretty piece of meat? All right, let me do this other one. It's a good bit bigger than the first one. And when I get it cleaned up, I'll bring it back. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 nice little beef cheeks out of this. We got one pretty small, the rest of them aren't bad. This is meat that was left over to trim, but look at this mountain of fat and sinew. So just be advised, when you buy beef cheeks, you're gonna get a lot of that. I've got about as much fat and sinew as I do meat. So just be forewarned. I'm gonna put them in this tray, and I think I can get all 3 of these, yep, in here. All right, so let's season them. And what are we gonna use? We're gonna use, this is Lucky Shake. We're gonna start with it. Uncle Steve's Lucky Shake. Now, I want to cover it fairly heavy because I want a decent bark. So I'm gonna cover this pretty good. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of smoke bomb, like that smoke bomb. All right, so let's turn it over, get the other side. All right, so I'm gonna let this hang out for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna take it out to the smoker and put it on, and when I do, I'll bring you back. All right, well, our smoker is up to 250. I'm gonna put these on the side here. I don't want to put them right over the center. These little scraps that I did, I'm gonna put them on the top. Just get some smoke on those and get those done. We'll use them too. All right, so what I want to do is I want to run, that's the largest one. I probably will put another one in one of these, but let's close her up. Now, I'm at 250 degrees. That's where I want to cook. So I'm not gonna touch these for 2 hours. I'm gonna watch what the temperature does, and probably about 160, 165, I'm gonna come pull these off, and when we check them, I'll bring you back. Okay, about 2 hours in, the Inkbird and the Pit Boss are both saying we're in the neighborhood. All right, we're 170, 175, 165 over here, and 160. All of these, I know these little pieces are done. So let's take them all and go over to the table. All right, well, you see we got a nice pan full of good old beef cheeks. This is Wagyu beef tallow. Good stuff, hard to beat. And I'm just gonna take and just slather this tallow all over the top of these beef cheeks. Just like this. All right. Now, let's take and wrap them up like this. Now, those weren't tender at all, okay? But they're gonna get tender like this. All right, I'm leaving my smoker at 250. I'm gonna put it back in. I'm gonna come back in 2 more hours and we're gonna check it. When I do, I'll bring you back. All right, we've been 2.5 hours. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we wanted. That's like sticking it in butter. Every one of these, look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover this back up. We're gonna put it on the table. We're gonna let it go about an hour and let it rest. And when it gets down to about 140, 145, that's when we're gonna slice it. And that's when we'll bring it back. Okay, well, we've let these cool back down to about 140. Now, normally you're gonna cut across the grain, but with these, it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut this fairly thin. We call these sliders, sandwiches, whatever. That's what we're working on here. So let's cut into this and look what we've got. I just want to show you a piece out of this. Look at this. See how that's turned to gel? Watch. Look how that just pulls apart. I'm telling you, I like this better than brisket. Good stuff. All right, so our sandwiches. I've got a piece of bread. Now, you could do these about any way you want to. Personally, I like Dijon mustard. I'm going to take and just lay this meat out. I like to lay it that way, and then a couple of pieces that way, and lay it on top like that. How about that for a sandwich? All right, another way, you can take this and lay this meat down in here like this. And put your favorite barbecue sauce. Now, this is Sweet Baby Ray's. You use whatever you want. Cover over the top of this. All right, these are sandwiches. Cut them in half. These are sliders. Hey, try this. I had never done beef cheeks until recently, and I'm telling you, I like beef cheeks done like brisket better than I like brisket. So try these, you're gonna love them. Hey, I appreciate you sticking around. If you haven't already, how about hit the circle on this side, subscribe, like the video. I'll have another video just for you right here on this side. Hey, it's not gonna cost you a dime. Until next time,